Virgo, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest, switch the roles if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's just not your reading. So, Virgo, how does your person feel about you this week? What is their energy? Three of Sticks. Why the Three of Sticks? The Star. Feels like they're kind of waiting for you, Virgo. Three of Sticks is planning stages, it's traveling. Some of you could be at a distance. Three of Sticks could be third party, but that's not the main energy I'm getting. I'm getting more of like trying to plan when to come in, trying to plan what's the next step. This is like sending a ship off and waiting for it to return. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's waiting for you. I feel like they want to heal the situation, Virgo. They want to have some type of renewal with you. Some of you are trying to plan for the future. You're trying to advance your relationship. Maybe you're trying to have a baby. The star could represent children. And you're just waiting for that. You're in this moment of, we have all these ideas and now we just want to move forward with them. How do we go about it? There's a lot of optimism, there's a lot of hope. It is very beautiful energy. There could be a strong Aquarius here. What are their intentions? Oh, also, I'm getting, if you're not in contact, this person is waiting for you to either come back. They want to have some type of, like I said before, some type of renewal. It's like they're waiting. Um, Also, switch the roles. This could be your energy. What are their intentions, Virgo? What are their intentions? Balance. Okay, this is like the Temperance. They want to make peace with you. They want to have peace. They want to be on good terms. They don't want to fight. They don't want to go against the current. They don't want to force you to do things, or um they don't want you to be in situations you don't want to be in. This is someone who is very patient with you. They're trying to find a balance in the situation. They're trying to have peace with you. It's very beautiful energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. If you are not in contact, this is someone who could be working on themselves, balancing themselves, and there is some type of hope that them just not maybe either obsessing over you, or them not forcing you, or like um trying to get your attention, maybe that will also pull you in. There's a sense of that. I feel like this is someone who could have been chasing you at one point, but now they're kind of just holding back. They're not being impulsive. They're composing themselves. That's what this feels like. What actions are they taking towards you? We have the Queen of Blades. I do see some type of communication, some type of truth coming out to light. This is someone who does want to speak with you. I do see them reaching out. I see a very mature conversation, very like factual conversation. The Queen of Blades isn't always lovey dovey. It's kind of like a serious conversation here. Tell me about this Queen of Blades. Again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy coming in. The King of Coins. I feel like this is someone who wants to talk to you about some type of stability that they want with you. Some of you're getting interviewed, and this is like a job thing. I'm getting, this is a side note. I'm seeing that the person who's interviewing you is looking at you in a very good light. They're viewing you. You are coming off really great. Very responsible, very ambitious, very mature, very beautiful energy here. How do you feel about them, Virgo? What is your energy towards them? The Chariot, you want to go towards them. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. How do you view them? Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and Fate. So you view them as very lovey, like very emotional, but very connected to the emotion. Not necessarily emotional, could be, but that's like not in a bad way. You view them as very sweet, very caring. Definitely the Lovers, you definitely feel like you have a soul contract with them, and with that Fate card, you feel like it's fated, it was meant to be. You want to move forward with them. um you want to keep progressing in this life with them, advancing. What is the conflict? What is the conflict, Spirit? What is the conflict here? The Four Sticks. Why is the Four Sticks a conflict? The Devil. All right. I'm getting a lot of things with this. For some of you, someone could already be in a commitment. They could be married. What's that song? Felices los Cuatro by what's his name? It's like a reggaeton song. It's like for the four of us are happy. You could be in other relationships. That's not for everyone. Very specific. For others of you, the conflict here is there could be like monetary issues, like in order to get married or advance or whatever the case is. There could be blockages. The devil could be debt. Someone could be in a lot of debt. They may have um, they have other things that they need to release with that devil energy. Maybe there's some type of addictions, or this could be just monetary. Tell me about the devil death. Strong Scorpio energy. Capricorn and Scorpio. Give me more. What is the conflict? The Two of Cups. It almost feels like something has to end here in order for this to be smooth, to go smoothly. Some of you also are obsessed. I say obsessed because we have the devil with this idea of this commitment, this marriage, and it's because of this, it's like you're not just flowing, you're kind of you may be someone, or I'm getting energy, a bit of a toxicity with that devil. Like someone has to release certain behaviors, certain habits, certain things that they've been doing. Even if it's not like, this isn't even that deep, it's not like drugs or alcohol, or um, if you're tempted sexually. I'm not getting that super strongly. I'm getting more of having, maybe someone here has a tendency to stay stuck in certain patterns, and in order for this relationship to go smoothly or to keep going forward, someone has to release that, literally put an end to that, to a certain perspective. Maybe focus on, live the moment, focus on the now. The rest will play out, but there has to be some type of ending to these behaviors, patterns. um, what is the outcome this week? Maybe someone here is very jealous, very possessive. That has to change, that has to end. Otherwise, this is, we got your person. All they want is peace. They want to flow. They don't want to force anything. But at the same time, the obstacle or the conflict is these tendencies to be toxic, or um, to focus on things that don't really matter, that don't help you live the moment, right? All right, Four of Cups. We have, so the outcome this week, someone is not interested or someone is getting bored, because I'm seeing an offer being made and someone's like rejecting it or they're not accepting it. Okay. King of Cups. I see someone coming in. I feel like this is kind of a front. Like someone acts like they're not that interested or they don't want this person, whatever stage of the connection you're in. But like, that's just a front. Someone is very, like, I feel like someone could even already be in love here. It's like it's just an act, like because behind that, I feel like someone is like already swimming in the emotions they feel for the other, but they don't want the other person to know how deeply they feel. Anyways, all right, what would your person say this week? Oh, this song is coming to mind. I'm hearing it. It's all I want is nothing more to see your face knocking on my door. If I could see your face once more, I would die. If you loved me, why'd you leave me? Take my body. Oh, I can't remember. It's such a beautiful song. All I wanted, all I needed. Oh, I don't know. If someone finds the name of that song, definitely could be some of you could be no contact at this time. I'm starting to understand our connection. I look for you everywhere. Let's see. What's the T? Oh gosh. Okay. Let's just take these. In their head, overthinking, stress, overanalyzing. Yeah, that's what I feel. Someone here has to release that. Whether you're in contact or not, you need to get out of your head. fake accounts. Someone could be trying to spy on the other, stalk the other, creating all these fake accounts, trying to find out what the other is doing. Maybe sometimes even um, I don't know if the other person is aware of that. Grudge holder, yeah, someone, there's something about having to release. Like that was a big emphasis on the conflict. If someone doesn't release, I'm not saying, um, obviously, everyone's situation is different, but in order to have peace, you have to make peace with the past, or even within yourself for somebody here. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.